Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain of this ship. Look at me. I blew bubbles. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ever talk to somebody who talk out the side of their mouth like this? You know what I'm saying? Where y'all been at? You know, I'm chilling. I am the captain now. Respect my ship or get off.
Welcome YouTube, and I'm back. This is LJ. I'm gonna do a story time.
I'm out. I have a good one. To another story time. Hear ye, come one, come all. For it is story time once again, ladies and gentlemen. Lend me your ears. This story time takes place when I moved back to Florida. I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe 2008, 2009. I moved into my first place. Somewhere along the line, I acquired a roommate. So me and my roommate, we decided to go out, and I don't know how he talked me into this, but he talked me into going into a country club. And anybody that know me know I don't do country. Like, I understand the music, I get it. I'm cool with the music being like it is because it tells stories, you know, get people moving. And certain people like it. They do a lot of line dancing. And it do be fine women at these country clubs. I can't say it don't. It does. So me and my roommate, we get dressed and we go out and we go to this club. And I don't forgot where it is, but it's called Roundup. And pretty much it's a country bar. We go and hang out with these women. And they pretty much get college wasted, and by the end of the night they was throwing up. It was funny. It was cool women, but they always drunk hard. I don't understand why they do that. In Florida, there's a lot of white women that do that. I'm just being real. So we have a good time, we're enjoying ourselves, and we're leaving. And as we're leaving, we get about maybe through 2 stoplights away from Roundup until we see the lights on us. We get pulled over. Now, my roommate, he's a white guy. I'm a black guy, and he was driving. So we leave the bar or the club, and we get about 2 traffic lights away from the club, and we get pulled over by the cops. And at this time, my roommate is driving on a suspended license. And I had told him several times to go and try to get this resolved, and if he couldn't get it resolved, to stop driving or figure out how to get around or catch the bus, because the police had started pulling him over more and more than usual at this point. And he was getting his tickets started to rack up because he had got quite a few tickets. And the cop walked up to the car. So he asked, license and registration, please. He get his license and registration. He looks at it. His partner comes to the window and asks me for my license, and I give it to him. He look at it, and I'm looking at him like, hurry up, because I ain't done nothing. I don't like popos, so I do my best to stay out of the popo interaction. I'm sitting there, and we sitting there waiting. And this particular night, it was cold. So I have my window down because I don't want to be burning up. Plus the cops are right there, so I have to have my window down. They had us sitting on the side of the road for like 30 minutes going through his personal information, right? And they probably were going through mine too because they see what he had on his record. They come back and they give him his license and they say, you know your license are suspended, right? And he like, yeah, I know. And I was like, you know your license are suspended, right? And he was like, yeah, I know, I'm working on it. And then it's like, well, tonight we see you get a couple warnings, but since you say you working on it, we're gonna cut you a break. Just hang tight. And before they can walk off, I had to pee so bad. I said, hey man, can I please go and use the bathroom? And the cop was like, yeah, you can go. And so happened, we was right by a strip club. So I go to the strip club and I knock on the door and I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna let me in, but I have to go to the bathroom. I don't know if anybody ever used this to see some free boobies, but we gonna see. So I get to the door. Hey man, the cops just pulled us over. We've been sitting out there for like 25 minutes. Can I please use your bathroom? It could be a problem. The guy looks at me and says, go right ahead. So he says yes. And he lets me in the strip club, and I'm walking in the strip club. And when I tell you what I saw in that strip club, it was going down. That's all I can tell you. It was going down. Man, it was some women on the left, it was some people on the right, it was some women dancing in the middle, there's some people dancing in the back. And I was like, well, as I'm walking through, I'm looking to myself like, man, I feel like I'm in the episode of Eyes Wide Shut. Like, this is crazy. But yo, I went and handled my business. I came back, I made sure I got another good look, you know. Then I walked on out of there. Yo, that's my story time. Eventually he got in trouble and he got his license suspended, but that's another story time for another time. Until then, thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Peace. Yo, I'm gonna tell a story about the time we got pulled over, and we got pulled over by the strip club, and I ended up going in there to use the bathroom.